Good morning, you wonderfully persistent human. Welcome back to Annoyingly Resilient. I have a question. Who decided progress only counts when it's dramatic? Because I would like to have a conversation with whoever invented that nonsense. Preferably after coffee. Apparently, if you don't completely change your life in a week, your brain looks around and says, well, clearly nothing's happening. Excuse me? Nothing? Interesting. Because I seem to remember you doing things. Small things. Annoyingly responsible things. The worst kind. You drank the water. You answered the email. You made the appointment. You took the walk. You got out of bed on a day when staying there seemed like a very reasonable business decision. Those things count. But humans are funny. We have a tendency to ignore small victories because they don't feel impressive. We want the dramatic before and after photo, the movie montage, the moment where everything changes and the background music gets suspiciously inspirational. Unfortunately, most growth does not come with a soundtrack. Rude, honestly. Most growth is quiet. It's noticing you handled something differently than you used to. It's realizing the thing that would have knocked you down for a week only knocked you down for a day. It's catching yourself before you fall into an old pattern. It's trying again. And here's the annoying part. Small progress is usually invisible while it's happening, which is deeply inconvenient because apparently growth likes to happen quietly in the background, like it's trying not to disturb anyone. Think about building a house. Nobody looks at one brick and says, wow, a complete house. Because that would be ridiculous. But remove every brick and suddenly, well, we have a problem. Every piece matters. Even the boring ones. Especially the boring ones. Today's challenge, I want you to notice one thing. Not 10. Not your entire life. One. Ask yourself, what did I do recently that the old version of me might have struggled with? Maybe it's something huge. Maybe it's something tiny. Maybe nobody else would even notice. That's okay. You noticed. Because resilience isn't built from one giant, heroic moment. It's built from thousands of tiny decisions where you choose, okay, let's try again. I'll take one more step. And listen, if today your progress looks small, good. Small is allowed. Small is where everything starts. Small is how things become different. Small is still movement. So, no, you don't need to have everything figured out today. You don't need a dramatic transformation. You don't need to become a completely new person before breakfast. Honestly, that sounds exhausting. You just need to keep collecting those tiny moments. One decision, one step, one brick, one ridiculously ordinary day at a time. Because someday, you're going to look back and realize, oh, that was actually changing everything. You just didn't notice while it was happening. Now, get your ass up anyway. Even if today's version of getting up is a tiny step. Tiny steps still move. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay annoyingly resilient.